Yo, what is going on, people? Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be checking out the Mercedes G65 AMG. Now, I've got a big choice of what vehicles to showcase, as many have come out recently, like literally loads, and they all are pretty cool, but this has caught my attention, and I do really want to check this out. It is made by Crushing Skirmish, but it has been bought by this guy. I think Crushing Skirmish makes all the vehicles at the moment. I know, obviously, there's Dinos, Beanos. I think Mungard's made a Beetle, which I do want to check that out, obviously, because that's going to suit DayZ and all that lot. But a lot of people do buy stuff and then re-upload it, so they might not be the actual creator, but they've bought it, so technically it is theirs. But it does look pretty cool. I would recommend just for a few more maybe pictures on here, you know, where the fuel is maybe, you know, just under the hood and all that, like, just so it's a lot easier for me and other people to find. As you can see, there's not a lot here to explain where things are, so it's going to be another one of these things where I'm probably spending that 10 years to find out. But Crushing Skirmish, not always, you know, he's not always hiding things, it's mostly all popped out, so you do know where it is. Please leave a like, leave a subscription, do check out all my other showcases. I've probably got like 20 of them by now, and we're going to get right into it. So here we have the Mercedes, and I can say that it does look very nice. Obviously, the model just looks like wow, you know, like this is an actual Mercedes, and the detail on the model is pretty decent, and I do like it for DayZ. You know, if you're a rich player in DayZ, you know, say you run a cartel in DayZ, this is your car. Now, if someone can actually tell me, I don't know why, but every time I spawn in the wheels with DayZ offline mode, what I'm using right now, the wheels actually spawning damaged. Even, I'm not spawning in the broken or damaged ones, I'm spawning in, you know, the fixed ones, and as soon as they spawn in, they break. So I don't know what that's all about. But we'll carry on. It is the G65, as you can see at the back, and I do want to check out if the back doors do open and all that good stuff. But it does have 4 doors. It does use all the DayZ parts apart from the wheels, as you can see. But I do like the actual model now. If someone's shooting at you, you know what you could do? You could easily bait, and you know you can bait them into shooting you at the front, because the windows are actually blacked out. We've not seen that yet, so that is pretty cool. I don't know where the license plate is on this. Come on, we all need a license plate with your servant information on. Everyone does it, so you jump on the train. But say if someone is shooting you from the side, you might be able to get away with not being able to, you know, be shot, because the windows are actually blacked out. So it is pretty cool. It does take up 5 doors and a bonnet. Obviously it doesn't have a boot, it's just got its boot door in a way, if you want to put it in that way. The fuel's there. I am going to fill it up and show you where all the access points are to this actual vehicle. I don't think there's anything much I can say about this actual model, but the model is pretty decent. As you can see, the exhaust also are coming out at the side. It's not, I would say, textured, you know, like DayZ style where it's got rust here and there, but it is textured in the way that it should be. Is it a shiny, nice car, as we've seen that with the Lada before. Go and check that video out if you are interested in that. So let's jump into it. So if you guys want to access the inventory of this vehicle, what you do is you come to the front and you press tab, and obviously here you've got it. Now you can see that it's got 1,000 storage, and this is the things that it does require. So I've got a little picture there for you, what you can see. Now I do need to spawn in myself some fuel for the radiator, but as you can see, the engine is the Mercedes engine, and I do love these models where, you know, they've got the textures inside. It's not some basically crap model, it's a good model and it's got good textures, and you can see that if he did make this, that it's got some good time and effort put into the actual model itself, because we've obviously seen vehicles in the past where things may be missing textures or something. I feel like if you're going to publish something, publish it good. You know, don't publish something half-assed with cars. You know, publish something good with cars. Cars don't take as long as, let's say, maps or something. So once you do a car up, test it, then publish it. But I am going to show you where you refuel that, and then obviously the fuel, you refuel here. That's what I mean when I was talking about Crushing Skirmish. No one has this here, so you actually know where to refuel, unlike some vehicles that don't actually have that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn a water bottle in. I'm going to get 2 of them, and we're going to pick them up. And literally, it's as simple as just getting your water bottle and you finding this up here. So I'm going to press that, and there you go, we can refuel it. So I'll see you when we go to the gas. So now you've got your gas canister. Normally these are a bit more faffy around there, but you've just got to get that thing, that flicker, literally just refuel it. Now I tend, when I'm doing these showcases, obviously sometimes they run out of fuel, so I tend to use 2 of these gas canisters. So if you are testing these out yourself, I'd recommend probably using around 2 of the gas canisters just to drive around and all that good stuff. So I'll actually see you when we're checking out the interior. So this is what the interior looks like. You've got your speedometer, all that good stuff. I do like how we're close up to the steering wheel. We're not low down, we're actually high up. Imagine though, if this, you know, when cars have these, you know, like the sat-nav, GPS and all that stuff, imagine if that worked in DayZ, you could actually interact with it. It'll never happen, but it'd be pretty cool if you could. I do like the interior of this, you know, I've got some definite details onto this. Some people would normally just slap a door in without the handle and all this good stuff. But literally, you can just jump in. We are going to test out the back door, so I'm going to jump out of the vehicle and let's see what the back door's like. Imagine if you can actually just walk in. Let's see if you can walk in. Let me put this jerry can in here, and let's see. No, we can't. I don't think. Let's jump. No, can we jump in? Yeehaw! No, I don't think we can. But that is the storage. Normally, some vehicles have some like gas canisters there. Maybe they'll be adding that in the future. Not too sure. What we need is a car radio, what you can actually play in DayZ. That's pretty cool. So what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to turn on the vehicle. So let's start it up. So obviously it's got the normal DayZ start up engine like the old day. The car's silent. Now, that can be a bug for me, but it might just be a bug itself. So we can't hear the noise today. That's unfortunate. But, you know, if you guys check this mod out, you might actually be able to hear the noise yourself. But the handling is pretty decent from when I'm going through all this. And the acceleration is actually pretty slick as well, you know. It's pretty fast to say that we are off-road. But I do like this. This vehicle obviously should have some fast acceleration, as it is a Mercedes. But we are going to actually drive up to the actual airfield, our lovely place where we normally go to test out the speed on this. When I get there, we're going to test out how fast it goes, up to 100 kilometers. We're going to see what it's like. We're also going to test all the handling and all that good stuff. So I'll see you in a minute. So this is what the vehicle looks like when you are in third person. So you've got all this actual area, you know, just to spin your camera around basically, and this is what it's like when you're driving. Personally, I wouldn't want to drive in third person. I don't think if I were driving this, I feel like the camera would need to be propped up a bit. But luckily for this, we don't drive in third person. Now it has got a decent speed, you know, for driving off road. We're going to check out how it does on this like concrete thing, and then we actually are going to go on the main road, because I think that's where vehicles mostly pick up the most speed. I'm not too sure if the runway is actually classed as a road, you know, because sometimes it does go a lot slower on the runway mates than, you know, the actual road. I don't know, maybe I'm being stupid myself, but who knows. All that I know is we're going to test it in a minute. 0 to 100. We're going to put a timer on the screen so you guys know how fast this vehicle can go. And me driving up here, I actually do really like this vehicle. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's blast it. Someone said my gear shifting's rubbish, but you're supposed to take it up to this red thing in DayZ. From what I've been told, you know, up to the red light. Oh, that's too far. Not actually like you would drive in real life, if you want to put it in that way, because I used to be a good boy, you know. But we do know that it's only got 5 gears, this thing, so we are back to basics with that. We are back to basics where you've only got your 5 gears. I like this when it's quiet. Just think maybe it's an electric vehicle. Who knows? Maybe this is electric. I don't think Mercedes is electric, but we're going to say that this is electric, okay? Maybe it is. I like the quietness. I love the quietness. Now I don't need to go in Sony Vegas and edit everything. So that were the time. Not again. That always happens because we're always like big zoomers and we always like crash. But I will have a timer on screen. I wasn't actually looking now. I was just enjoying the ride. That's not like me. I normally like, yeah, alright. But I was actually enjoying the ride. That's pretty surprising. this shows how much I do actually like this vehicle. Like, genuinely, I actually look like, as soon as I seen Crushing Scrimmage post a picture of this, I was like, I need to test that out. I really do, and that's why I've tested it out before all the other vehicles. This is an actual really good vehicle, and I do love it. Now, the handling is pretty good, but if you go like mental and like try and turn, then it's like a bit, sometimes it can spin out like just then. But just don't go mental and turn, I suppose. Like, that's how you sort it out. But we are going to go on the road now. We are going to test out, you know, how it does on road, going around all them bends like we normally do. Most of the time, cars actually fail when we do go around them bends. This car's broken, nearly, like always happens when we crash into that thing. So, work out the strength for yourself. But we are going to try and push this vehicle down that hill. Because, to be honest, I don't fancy rebuilding another car. I don't. But I'll see you in a minute, and we need to stop saying that. So here we are approaching now, you know, the main road where we normally go and drive down here. I'm going to go in third person for this, because normally we do go in third person when I actually am, you know, doing this. So this is normally a bit dodgy. Let's see if the handling is good. This is the proper handling test, if we can make it around there. Of course we can. Beautiful car. So now we're just going to put our foot down, go down here. This car better not brake. If it breaks while I'm doing this, I'm very angry, okay? Very. So, oh, that's the first time. Let's not jinx it. We've nearly jinxed, yeah, we jinxed it. I was going to say that's the first time that we've not spun out going around that corner. But, you know, at least we didn't spin out while we were going around the corner. Just after. It is a drifter. I don't think it likes this road too well. I don't think it likes this road, but it's whatever, innit? Let's see if we can get past this one. This is normally the deadly and dangerous one, alright? We're going to see if we can get past it without spinning out. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. We didn't do it. Can we get an RIP in the comments, please? The best RIP gets pinned, okay? This car's nearly on its way out. Let's see how fast we can blast it down here before it blows up. Let's see. We're going to crash into this tree, alright? We've got a big ending. There we go. Is it still running? If it's still running, it is a god. It is a god if it's still running. Look at it. If you want to ram into a tree, guys, you know what to do. Get the Mercedes. Ram into anything you want. Don't worry. The car will still work. It is a literal tank. Who needs tanks in DayZ? Modders, don't make tanks. We've already got a tank right here. This vehicle. But thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you do want to check out all my other showcases, please do. I'll probably have some cards in this video, you know, to some other showcases. Also, if you are interested in making your own DayZ custom textures or your own DayZ custom map, please do check out the tutorials. When I do get some free time, I am going to learn how to actually make a vehicle and try and, you could say, you know, make a tutorial on it and all that lot. But that, I think, is far off. I am going to give a shout out to Dinos Pinos. If you do want to make sure, check out his, you know, cars. He does live stream and actually does do little mini tutorials in a way. Tells you what he's doing while he is live streaming. He does it on Twitch, so you can go over there. You can check it out. Make a good vehicle, and then I can showcase it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios, amigos.